Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you four little items from Estee Lauder, the Christmas set. This is here. This big guy, absolutely huge. Check her out. That bag is gorgeous. This is the bag you get. Oh, I got the little things crossed, but this is the bag you get. This is absolutely beautiful. It's just a nice big open bag. It's got a very interesting clasp as you pull this out and then you open it. As always, they always do nice bags. This one is nicely lined. Very pretty. Very, very spacious. You can set it down like this. Put on your makeup when you go out of town. Zip her up and carry her on. And, you know, not like some of these makeup bags are not really attractive as far as if you're going to be carrying them. If you are going to get on, I don't like to check my makeup under the plane. I like to carry it on, and this little item here fits nice and cozy underneath your seat if you need to. It is a PVC type imitation leather and very durable, I would think. Let's talk about what comes in it. You get, sorry guys, this is it here. You get the full size of the Gentle Eye Makeup Remover, a Advanced Night Repair Eye Cream. You get Advanced Night Repair, the facial serum, basically. You get 3 full-size lipsticks. You get a mascara. This is a beautiful lip gloss. You get 3 little palettes here, which I'm going to show you. Let me get these guys out. Estee Lauder, now, they're kind of hit or miss for me as far as with eyeshadows. Sorry guys, I have no makeup on. I'm going to be throwing my face on here in a minute, but I figured I wanted to go over this real quick with you. And I may try out these eyeshadows actually. But their eyeshadows are a little hit or miss with me. You get this here. This is a blush and a highlight. Let me just show you these. They're not... I was a little disappointed with these. They're not really pigmented that well, but especially that highlight is a little chalky. I don't know if you can even really see it. It's very, very light, very natural. I don't really see this item as one that I would be using. Just a little too light for me. I'm not big on blushes. I have enough red in my face, and I don't want to add any more. Oh, my hair looks terrible, guys. I just got out of the shower, so got a few errands to run. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Now, these on the sheet, on the box, they say a day look and a night look. I'm going to show you them next together. They are kind of close in colorings. I don't see where it's day/night one, but they are very close in colorings. As you can see, I'm trying to get not like a bad glare on that so you can really see. There's how the colors are. I'm going to try to kind of throw a little look together today. Mainly I'm just going to do kind of really a no makeup kind of look. No makeup look. Oh, and you do get a little brush with these. You know, Estee Lauder, as I'm a little bit older, and I was always kind of taught Estee Lauder is, there's the brush, a little older brand for the more mature. Not too bad of a little brush. It is a little stiffer than I would like. I don't like how it kind of catches the skin like that. Got a little cover on it. And let me show you the lipstick colors. This is that beautiful gloss. It's got a little bit of a gold kind of shimmer in it. It is kind of, I would call it a black cherry color, or kind of a burgundy gloss. So hard to show you a gloss but I am going to do it because I absolutely love this guy. I've already pulled this one out and used it once or twice because it is just so beautiful. Look at that. You get a little bit of a kind of gold kind of shimmer in it. If you look very closely, I don't know if this will show on camera, but it does have a little bit, there you go, a little bit of gold flint in it. Very, very, very pretty color. Now, their lipsticks, they've always been spot on for me. I love their formulas. Just as far as their colors, eyeshadows tend to be a little more on the blue ranges. I've always seen gray. They love to do the gray blues. Oh, this is pretty. You get this nice, pretty dark color. That's it there. But their eyeshadows haven't really caught my eye. You know, they tend to be, like I said, a little more on the gray blue. That is this one here. That's that one there. But I am shedding. Not really for me. I've never really been into the blue eyeshadows. I like more of the purples. That's that one there. Let me get a little swatch going for you guys. This is more my color right here. It's more of a mauvey kind of color. I love the mauves. The center one is more of a pinky kind of with little kind of a coral type color. My mother's a coral addict. She loves corals. Anyway, that is that. Wanted to show it to you. That goes for $65 with a or is it $69 with a $65 purchase, I believe, which is still not bad. I'm not really impressed with the shadow colors. I never really have been with theirs. So that said, I tend to use something a little different. Anyway, I'm gonna get my face going and we'll just kind of chit chat here. I'm going to start off with the I don't know how to pronounce it. Toucheeclat Blur Primer, and that is by YSL. You know, I've really gotten into lately using the proper primers with the proper concealers, you know, staying within the brand. I just think they work so much better that way. And this, whoa, did not mean to do that. This is more of a moisturizing type blur without the, it's not real silicone-y. It's not real heavy. It's a nice, I really like the formula of this. YSL, just, I love their products. I wish I could just have everything possible, but that's not how it works in my life. But I just like to stay within the brand. I think their products tend to work a lot better, and especially when it comes to lasting longer and just, you know, just working all together a lot better. Sorry, I don't have everything in front of me right now, but I am, and this is the YSL, the same, I can't pronounce that, primer right there, and this is in the color BR10, which is a cool porcelain. It is a little, I thought it was going to be a little too light for me, but once I blend it in, it does, and, you know, bronze it up a little bit. It does really work. It works great for me. I was very, 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 very surprised that it did work. And if you haven't seen me do this before, on my beauty blenders, I like to use the, this is the Charged Water Fix Plus Skin Hydrating Mist. I like to use this on my beauty blender to dampen it. For one, I'm not in the bathroom, so I got in the habit of using it to dampen my beauty blender, and I don't know, it just, I like how it, you know, I like how it works. It just, to me, smooths out the makeup so much better. You know, I'm more of a brush person than a beauty blender person, but I have lately gotten a little more into using them. It just, they're not as streaky, and it seems like I can blend my makeup out a lot faster with this and get done in half the time is always nice, isn't it? Now this is a medium, a low to medium coverage foundation. This one I'm using, it is a very luminous formula. You can build it up somewhat. As you see, this is a lighter, it doesn't show up as light on camera as it does in person, but until, God, my hair is driving me nuts today. I usually pull it back a little tighter so it doesn't get in my hair. I will tell you, you know, some days I wish that I did not have this long hair. You know, now I see why people cut their hair short and they get extensions, because you can take them off and put them back on again, and they're so versatile. But I just don't know if I could stand it. I was watching, what is her name? Tana. And if you've watched her, she is very, very well known for her tapes on her extensions showing. I think she does it on purpose, to be quite honest with you. I've never seen anybody just do something like that on purpose. But hey, you know, over the years watching YouTube, I've noticed some people do some of the craziest things. I call it falling down the YouTube hole when I'll start watching something and I'll end up on really weird stuff. I ran across, oh my God, I can't even remember the name. Tana, I think they were her roommates at one time. There's a heavyset woman and a gay guy. I think he's gay. I don't even know, that did these joke videos. And in fact, I ran across it because they were showing something about the Maury Povich show. And they did, I guess, a joke reenactment of the show. Who knows? But I am, I'm wanting to try, I don't know if you guys have seen that new Urban Decay. The new Urban Decay concealer that is out. The waterproof all-nighter concealer. I don't know if any of you guys have tried that. You know, sometimes I wish this had like a talk button where I could say, hey, have you guys tried that? Oh, yeah, I have. I'm not one of these people. Somebody told me to go live. I'm not really one of these people to go live. You know, somebody asked me the other day also why I got into doing these videos. Hence, as you guys know, I'm not young. I'm not a kid. You know, and that I'm a lot older than a lot of these people doing makeup. Yes, I'm building my foundation up a little bit. I started off with the Beauty Blender, and I've been trying to kind of work on it a little more using it, but I don't feel like I get the coverage that I get with my brush here. This is that pure brush that's very similar to the Artiste brush, which honestly, the only difference I think there is in all of these, even the ones you can get on eBay or through Amazon, the density of the bristles is really the only difference in these brushes. Because I have, this is the one through eBay here, and this is the one through Pure. This one I only use this for powders, and it tends to get a little looser. And this one's been used for liquids, so it's a little tighter. Let me show you here. Here's another one. This will show you. This I use for liquids. You see it stays kind of tighter. Let me see if you see the density of the bristles are a little looser on this. See if I can show you them together a little bit here. There's that one. And there's that one. Of course, this has foundation in it right now, so it's hard to tell. Anyway, somebody asked me why I got into doing these YouTube videos. And I've talked about, you know, a little bit before about my health and about an accident that I had that it involved some facial things. I broke my nose, broke my cheek, had a lot of surgery. Unfortunately, I lost all my teeth. So if you ever wonder, yes, these are not my permanent teeth I was born with. They are my teeth. I bought them. But if you ever wonder, I don't have bottom teeth. I can't wear them. I try and try, but the way my jaw was damaged, it's almost impossible. And I do fine with the top. It's very hard to eat. I have to take them out to eat because I can't chew with just the top. But with my gastroparesis, which is, if you know anything about it, it is it's a paralyzed stomach. My stomach does not like food. Food goes in my stomach and just sits there. It's called idiopathic gastroparesis. They can't really figure out why. It just happens. I do take medication that helps. I take this medication called Reglan. I have been having some issues with side effects. The scariest side effects I've ever had in my life. The worst one happened. I was laying down in bed and woke up and I was slapping myself in the face, and it scared me so bad that I didn't know what the heck. This went on a few times. It happened also during, while I was awake. My arms and legs would almost like, it looked like I was having a seizure. And my mother was here one time when it happened. She called my doctor and was explaining to him. I was hysterical. I was so upset that I didn't know what to do. It scared me beyond anything. It was horrible. And my mom called my doctor, and my doctor explained that it was a side effect from the Reglan. And sorry, I hate getting lipstick on, or getting foundation on my lips. It bugs me. But my mom called the doctor, and the doctor said it was a reaction to it, and they backed me off the medication. Eventually, I wound up coming completely off of it, which was a very, very horrible idea. And I stayed off of it for a while. I just had another endoscopy. That's where they look down your into your stomach and esophagus with a camera while you're asleep. And I just had that done. And apparently the gastroparesis is there, and it's pretty bad. So they put me back on Reglan, just not nearly as heavy of a dose as I was on. And sorry guys, I'm trying to think. I've been trying this out. This is the I think this is my Makeup Geek. It's a highlighter. It's a highlighter brush. I've been kind of using it for here because it's a little stiffer, and I have a few years on me now, so I get that crepey skin right here. Like today, when I just go out for normal, I can't believe I just did that. When I go out just normal, like running errands or somewhere where I'm not wearing a whole ton of makeup, I tend to not wear concealer at all, and that's the reason is I get that horribly crepey skin, which is starting to do now. When it does that, I tend to go ahead and just dust off any powder that I got on there, and I just lightly put some more foundation there. And that usually stops it, which today it's not, of course. I tell you it's doing it. Oh, I hate when that happens. Anyway, that is the life and love. But I was going into why I got into doing YouTube. Main reason why is because I go through a lot of depression, and it's mainly, well, I can tell you not mainly, it is solely because of my health issues. And it's so depressing because, you know, there's days that I can't even get off the couch. I just don't want to move. And, you know, people think, you know, hey, she's full of crap, she's faking it. I wish I was. God, do I wish I was faking it. But, believe me, I'm not. If I was faking it, oh God, I would, believe me, when you weren't looking, I would act like I felt good. But, you know, I've lost a lot of friends because of that over the years. People, oh, she's just on a sympathy kick, blah, blah, blah. I was bullied very bad. 1, because of health reasons. 2, because of my weight. And also because I am on the taller side. I've since lost some of my height because of my back surgery and because of some of the back issues I have. I lost a lot of disc height, and that made me shorter, which kind of thank God, because I went from 5'10" to just around, I'm around 5'8" now. Yeah. I went from 5'11" to 5'8" is where I went. But you wouldn't think just that little bit would make that much of a difference, but honestly it does. I don't know if you see what I'm using here. I love, love, love this palette, guys. This is the Selfie Filters. It is the Sunrise Totally Toasted and Moon River by Too Faced. And what I am doing is I'm taking the purple color, the Moon, Moon River, and it's supposed to give you a cool ethereal light. What I use it for is just to brighten up. I use this as kind of a highlighting powder just to brighten my face up a little bit right in there. I love, love, love that for exactly that reason. And then I like to go into, I'm not contouring or anything like that. I'm using the Too Faced, the Chocolate Soleil in medium deep. And I'm using that on the Marc Jacobs bronzer brush. I like this because I can get right on that little end. See where I've got it on the little tip. Tap off the extra, and I can do what I call kind of a contour bronze at the same time. You see how I did that? Just kind of get that in the hollow of the cheek right there. And then I kind of just bronze it up. That gives me that a little shape to my face because I do have such a round face. I like to always, if I don't completely contour, I like to do something like that just to kind of take that off. And if you notice, I did go in with that foundation that I was telling you was a little light. It's hard to tell on camera for some reason as I'm showing up a little darker today. But that is that. And the other thing I like to do is I like to take the Totally Toasted, which is the center one. Same brush. This is the pure blush brush from the My Little Pony set. And I like to take that and just kind of, this is the brown color in the center. And what I'm doing is just kind of towards the top of my cheek, because I'm not going to highlight today, but I do want to get a little bronzy, kind of, I guess you could say a glow. I'm trying to give myself a little glow today without taking away too much from that purple color. Now the other thing I like to do is this yellow that's in here. You can take that yellow and just right there. See how that just kind of popped that highlight. You can also go in with a highlight brush, and this is that yellow color. Instead of going in with an actual highlight, I'm going in with a yellow powder, and I'm putting it right where you would your highlighter, right in there. Just kind of giving a little more of that, the Moon River one in there. You know, I'm not doing a real strong makeup look, but I will tell you, for not doing a real strong makeup look, I feel like I put on a ton of makeup. You ever feel like that? I just feel like I am putting on so much makeup for not really a strong makeup look today. And let's fix these brows up. I love, love, love. This is the Precisely My Brow in the color 4. And I just go in, and you will, as you get older, you lose your eyebrows, I swear. I think I just plucked them out so bad that they don't want to grow out. They're scared. But I'm just lightly going in and just reshaping that brow. Nothing real heavy. Just kind of giving that, you can tell compared to the other, just kind of giving it back its shape, filling in some of the spots where there's nothing. I do have a lot of sparse spots. I've had a couple of people say on my channel, make a derogatory comment. It's more on my Instagram about how I don't have any eyebrows. You know, so I don't. I'm 48 years old. I think I plucked them to death and they're scared to grow back. But you know, I'm 48 years old. I'm disabled. I'm overweight. I'm not the prettiest person in the world. I'm not ugly, but I'm not beautiful. I don't have this amazing career in makeup. I haven't done all these famous people's makeup. I probably won't ever do anybody's makeup more famous than maybe somebody that did a cartoon. Somebody that did a commercial. Because I have done makeup for a commercial. For a person that did a commercial, excuse me. But, it is what it is, you know. But I do have the balls to get up here and talk and show you guys little tips and tricks that I know about makeup. I try to make this few minutes we spend together every few days that I make a video enjoyable. And it gets me out of that horrible little rut, that little cave of pain that I hate being in. And it helps me with the depression. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. You can always say below what you would like to see instead. Or you can find one of the other 10 billion people on here to watch what they're doing. This is what I do. This is what I enjoy doing. If you enjoy watching it, great. Thank you for watching. If you don't, hey, I guess you're sitting here to lose a few minutes of your life. But I made a mess. Anyway, I don't know if you guys really pay attention to many of the up-and-comers out there. But you know, I always try to watch one or two or a few new YouTubers, you know, try to kind of search out stuff, and I try to find people that don't really have a lot of followers, you know, and give them a chance, because everybody had nobody at one time or another, you know, and everybody at some time or another will actually catch somebody's eye that they'll enjoy it, you know. And kind of that's just really what I hope to do, is just catch somebody's eye and hope that you enjoy my video and would come back to check it out and kind of hang out and chill. That's all I can ask for. Alrighty, what am I gonna do on my eyes? I want to do something pretty, but I want to do something a little sparkly. There we go. This is Wash in the A2O liquid shadows. If you guys have watched me before, I've had these on. They're not the easiest thing to work with, but they are very, very pretty. I wish they were a little easier to work with, but they are $1 and they are very pretty. This is a little more pink than I wanted to go today, but it's all right. They are, I think, very comparable to the Stila eyeshadows, the Magnificent Metals. Oh, there we go. I wasn't getting it out. I use this one a lot, so it's almost empty. But they're easier, I think, to work with. They're not as shimmery. If you watch my video, I did a video showing you this next to theirs. They do have a lot of colors. I have personally, I think 12 or 15 colors in theirs, and I really enjoy them. They do turn more to like they go from liquid to like a powder. I like them because if you notice, I did not prime my eyes. You don't really have to prime your eyes with these. And I'm just trying, I just wanted to try to put a little color on today, just to kind of zhuzh my face up. Because I did go in with that light primer, and I don't want to look dead. I mean, that light foundation, I don't want to have that dead look. So, that's how that looks. I did it, as you saw, very light, and then I blended it out. I used it more for, it's got a little bit of a shimmer. Not as much, but you can really go in with these. Let me show you. You do need to make sure with all of these that you shake them. Somebody was telling me they were having trouble with their Magnificent Metals the other day, and the whole problem was she was not shaking them. You have to shake them. You really do. I'm going to show you this done heavy to where you would get more of the sparkle in. You see where I've done it, where I've blended it out where it's not as sparkly, but you can do that and you get a nice shimmer out of it. That's still not that heavy. That's just one small coat. Then you can kind of go in. I like to take a brush and kind of, let me see if I can show you what I do. It's hard to show you at this angle. And just kind of blend it out a little bit. So hard to show you that way. But when you blend it out from that shimmer like that, you do lose a lot of the real shiny, blinding shimmer. But it's still, you get a nice pretty look. As you see with my eyes, I just wanted to kind of get a look, just to give it a little color. Nothing huge. That was it. I'm really enjoying the makeup from Shop Miss A. Everything on the site is $1. They do have e.l.f. They have this A2O brand. If you guys have seen, I pulled this out a lot. These are a lot of colors except for the square one there. These two here. And this one down here, these are Makeup Geek. The rest of them I got through Shop Miss A. And I use them almost on the daily. Almost. Not every day. Let's see what I want to go in. I just want to give this a little depth without going like too dark, kind of. Let me see what that's going to look like. Like that. Don't you hate when you have too many brushes and you can't find the one you want? I am having trouble finding my brushes today. Yay. What do I do with it? You ever have one brush you absolutely like using above like all others? And when it's not around here. It is. This is the one I was looking for. I love this brush. This is, it's not like it's not a pencil brush, and it's not really a fluff brush. It is a Morphe brush. I don't have the name of it. I don't know the number of it. But it came in one of the kits. It came in, I can't even remember the kit. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of add a little depth to this eye. Do you see I'm using this color right here on the bottom? This one here, which mimics the color that I used in that shimmer. At first I was not going to really do much of a shadow look, and I decided to go ahead and do a little shadow. I haven't even decided what I'm going to wear yet, so. You ever do that? I try not to match my clothes. That's like so 80s. Matching your eyeshadow, your shirt. How many of you guys remember that? That used to be like a thing. Back in the 80s, 70s and 80s, you always matched your shadow to your shirt. There we go. Just trying to give that a little bit of a depth. I have hooded eyes, so the other trick is you can put, you can use a light or white or off-white or even a light pink eyeliner on your waterline. I don't like to do that. I like the dark look to kind of, it closes my eye up a little more. So what I do is I tend to open it up more up in here to get that really going. And you can kind of go off into here a little bit. That kind of helps that. You want to give depth in that socket where a hooded eye, you know, you don't have that depth in there to really separate your mobile lid from your crease. I'm going to go into this darker, I use this color like daily. I love, love, love that darker cranberry right there. And I just kind of popped in that once or twice and then went into the color I was using just to kind of get a little bit darker there. That didn't work so much, so I just tapped it right there. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I'm getting a little bit of fallout, not bad. These shadows, I'll tell you, those shadows were $1. And a lot of people say, well, I don't like a shadow that doesn't come in a pan. But, I mean, like Makeup Geek, any of them, quite a few of the makeup brands do make them where you can get them without a pan. You just get one of these Z palettes, these magnetic palettes. And Shop Miss A, I think I paid $2 for this guy here. I think these were $2. There's a few things on there that are $2. I don't think I've seen anything on there that was above $4. So, give you kind of an idea. Go over into my color switch. I have kind of gotten a little more into coloring, using colors up underneath my eye. At my, oh my God, I can't even think today. Crazy, huh? Underneath my eye at my lash line. Got a little more into that. I must have been the last one to get on that train because I don't know why. I never liked it. And now I'm just loving it because I can take, like, I'm taking that dark cranberry color that I used and I'm just going along that waterline real tight, not in the waterline, but right along my lash line, under my lashes, right, it's just as close as I can get. I like to kind of get in between those lashes real good. That is so pretty. I'm loving this color. I actually bought 2 of these color because I knew I'd use it a lot. I tried some shadows at the mall at Sephora, and just swatches on my hand, and I've always been so afraid to get into too much of a darker color because of my fair skin. And I've really kind of changed that whole outlook lately. Now, let me explain this to you. I don't do a wing liner. I love it the way they look on everybody but me. The way my hood is, it looks wonky. So what I do is I take the same brush that I'm going along the lash line with my eye open and relaxed. I go right along that last dot, that last little section of lash line, and then just slightly tilt my head this way, follow that lash line, and right there, just stamp it. And that gives me the wing look, you see, without the craziness. And now to continue the top part of it, I just go along the lash line like I did on the bottom. So what I'm doing is just giving myself a little extension there of my lower lash line into that darker shadow I've already used. Now if I want to bring it up on the top, if I want to bring it in, I bring it this way and up, and I stop right there. The reason I do that is when I open my eye, that doing it there will match with this, the way my hood is. It really takes playing around with your makeup, getting used to how your face is. You know, if you see a look that you like that somebody's doing, but it doesn't just look perfect on you, or you know, there's wrinkles are bad about, you know, you have a wrinkle right there and it doesn't, hooded eyes are the best about not being able to get something just perfectly the way you want it, which I have that problem like crazy. I just can't stand it. I hate my hooded eyes. I really do. I just hate it. If I could get rid of them, I would. I really would. Trust me, I would. But I'm not cutting my face open. I imagine there's some kind of crazy surgical procedure that they do that gets rid of that, but I'm not. We're not going there. I'm just not. I have had enough surgery on my face to last me a lifetime. Not elective. Mine was all done for reconstruction. I do really need to go and have my nose redone. I don't know if you ever really pay attention, but my nose is very, very crooked and I cannot breathe out of it very well. It's horrible. I hate it. I'm trying to thicken that up without... Now, the thing with hooded eyes, make sure you relax your eye. If you do not relax your eye, you'll never get it. There you go. Well, guys, I've been chit-chatting, yakking so much. I'm going to go ahead and get my face finished. It was great talking to you guys. If you stayed this long, leave me a little smile with sunglasses below to let me know you actually hung around with me this long. It's been a really long video, but have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.